The episode of Live, hosted by Kelly Ripa and Consuelos, delivered everything viewers love about the show: warmth, humor, spontaneity, and the unmistakable rhythm of a long-married couple who know exactly how to play off one another. What began as a light trivia challenge with a remote guest quickly unfolded into a series of moments that blended comedy, competition, domestic banter, and cultural commentary. Rather than feeling rehearsed or overly polished, the episode thrived on its unpredictability. From ghost stories and surprise vacations to playful arguments about protein powder and phone habits, the show highlighted how everyday conversations can become entertaining when guided by genuine chemistry. This episode was less about winning games and more about connection, relatability, and the joy of watching two people turn ordinary life into shared laughter. A playful start with audience connection. The episode opened with a familiar but beloved segment that invites viewers into the fun. The Brighten Your Day. Trivia challenge brought in Debbie from Georgia, immediately creating a bridge between the studio and the audience at home. The structure was simple, yet effective, allowing personality to take center stage. Debbie's presence felt warm and authentic, and her storytelling instantly set a welcoming tone. The hosts leaned into curiosity rather than competition, encouraging conversation rather than rushing toward an answer. This approach made the segment feel inclusive, as though viewers were part of the guessing game themselves. The simplicity of the setup allowed the humor and human moments to shine, reminding audiences that the show's strength lies not in spectacle, but in shared storytelling and genuine interaction. 2 stories and 1 clever twist. Debbie's challenge revolved around telling 2 very different stories, each crafted to capture attention in its own way. One centered on a heartfelt family moment, involving her father and an unexpected career opportunity, grounded in realism and emotional warmth. The other leaned into suspense, describing a ghostly experience at a Savannah restaurant, complete with eerie details designed to unsettle. The contrast between the stories kept both hosts engaged, shifting the mood from tender to thrilling. What made the segment especially compelling was Debbie's confidence in delivering both tales with equal conviction. This balance blurred the line between truth and fiction, drawing the audience deeper into the game while showcasing how storytelling alone can captivate without elaborate production. Mark's intuition takes center stage. Consuelos approached the challenge with focused attention, relying on instinct as much as logic. As Debbie spoke, he observed her expressions, pauses, and tone, searching for subtle clues. His body language revealed quiet confidence, and his questions were measured rather than rushed. This calm approach contrasted nicely with the playful energy of the moment out. When it came time to decide, Mark trusted his gut and identified the ghost story as the fabrication. His reaction was immediate and triumphant, marked by raised arms and a grin that signaled victory. The moment felt spontaneous, genuine, offering viewers a glimpse of his competitive side while reinforcing the lighthearted nature of the game. Kelly's humor and gentle skepticism. Throughout the segment, Kelly Ripa played the role of playful interrogator, adding humor through her reactions and commentary. Her questions were less about catching mistakes and more about inviting entertaining elaboration. She teased Debbie, challenged details, and leaned into disbelief when the ghost story unfolded. Kelly's skepticism was exaggerated in the best way, creating laughter without undermining the guest. Her dynamic with Mark added another layer, as she poked fun at his confidence while clearly enjoying his enthusiasm. This balance of curiosity, humor, and teasing helped keep the segment lively, reinforcing Kelly's role as both host and audience surrogate, reacting just as viewers might from home. An unexpected prize changes everything. While Debbie did not win the trivia challenge itself, the segment took an exciting turn when she spun the prize wheel. Landing on a luxury vacation package to Panama transformed the outcome into something far more memorable. The surprise win shifted the energy in the room, replacing playful competition with shared celebration. Kelly was quick to point out the irony, highlighting how Debbie walked away with a far greater reward despite losing the game. Debbie's reaction was gracious and amused, maintaining her charm while joking about being exposed. This moment emphasized the show's spirit, where joy outweighs rules and unexpected wins are celebrated collectively. Domestic humor takes the spotlight. After the trivia excitement, the episode smoothly transitioned into personal territory, where the hosts truly shine. The conversation turned toward Mark's dedication to his fitness routine, particularly his habit of traveling with protein powder. His explanation was earnest and detailed, revealing how seriously he takes consistency. Kelly's reaction, filled with disbelief and laughter, turned the topic into comedy gold. She questioned the necessity of such effort, framing it as excessive in the most affectionate way. This exchange felt familiar and relatable, echoing countless household debates where one partner's routine becomes the other's source of amusement. The humor stemmed not from mockery, but from intimacy, playful arguments, and shared space. The discussion naturally evolved into another domestic disagreement, this time centered on phone habits and social media behavior. Kelly accused Mark of being disruptive with his phone, while Mark responded with teasing remarks of his own. The back and forth escalated just enough to feel real, without ever crossing into discomfort. Their exchanges were punctuated by laughter, exaggerated reactions, and well-timed interruptions. Executive producer Michael Gelman's off-camera involvement added to the humor, acknowledging the seas of the chaos in a way that felt organic. This moment reinforced why viewers connect so strongly with the show, as the arguments mirror everyday life while remaining rooted in affection. Cultural references and generational fun. The episode also embraced contemporary culture through light discussion of modern slang and online behavior. Mark attempted to explain Gen Z terminology, which only fueled Kelly's confusion and comedic reactions. Terms like capping and gaslighting became sources of laughter rather than conflict. The humor lay in the generational gap, with neither host taking themselves too seriously. This playful exploration of language made the segment feel current and inclusive, appealing to younger viewers while entertaining longtime fans. By weaving cultural references into personal conversation, the show maintained relevance without feeling forced or out of touch. Timing and chemistry. In action. One of the most impressive elements of the episode was the host's impeccable timing. Mark's sincere explanations often set up Kelly's quick wit perfectly, creating moments that felt effortless rather than rehearsed. Their rhythm is built on years of shared experience, allowing them to anticipate each other's reactions without stepping on punchlines. Silence, pauses, and facial expressions were just as effective as words. This level of chemistry cannot be manufactured, and it elevates even mundane topics into engaging television. Viewers are drawn into this rhythm, feeling as though they are witnessing a private conversation rather than a staged performance. As the core. Strength. At its heart, the episode resonated because it reflected everyday life. From debating routines to teasing over habits, the moments mirrored real relationships. The humor did not rely on spectacle, but on recognition. Viewers see themselves in Kelly's exasperation and Mark's dedication, in the small arguments that end in laughter rather than resentment. This relatability creates trust, making audiences feel connected rather than distant. The show succeeds because it embraces imperfections, allowing ordinary moments to unfold naturally. In doing so, it reminds viewers that connection often comes from shared flaws rather than polished perfection. A marriage that anchors the show. The most compelling aspect of the episode was its portrayal of a long-standing marriage functioning in real time. Kelly and Mark demonstrated how humor, patience, and mutual respect sustain a partnership. Their disagreements never felt mean-spirited, and their teasing always carried affection. This authenticity anchors the show, transforming it from a standard morning program into something more personal. Audiences tune in not just for segments or prizes, but to witness a relationship that balances love and laughter. By sharing their lives openly, Kelly and Mark offer a refreshing reminder that enduring partnerships thrive on humor, honesty, and the ability to laugh together.